The little kitten who didn't want a nap. In a sunny little house at the edge of the meadow, there lived a fluffy gray kitten named Milo. Milo was curious, cheerful, and just a little bit cheeky. Every day after lunch, Mama Cat would stretch, yawn, and say, "It's nap time, Milo. Time to rest those busy paws." But every day, Milo would wrinkle his tiny pink nose and meow. "But I'm not tired, Mama. I don't want to nap." Today was no different. "But Milo," Mama Cat said gently, "your body needs a little rest so it can grow strong. Even tigers take naps." "Tigers?" Milo's eyes grew wide. "Real tigers?" Mama Cat nodded. "Big brave tigers nap too." But Milo just shook his head. "I'm not a tiger. I'm a kitten, and I've got things to do." Before Mama Cat could say another word, Milo zipped out of his cozy bed and dashed out the back door. Adventure time. Milo trotted into the garden, where the sun was warm and the breeze smelled like daisies. First, he chased a butterfly that fluttered past his nose. "I'll catch you, fluttery flapper," he giggled, pouncing into the grass. Then he spotted a group of ants marching in a neat little line. "Where are you going?" Milo asked, following them. He got distracted when he saw a wobbling ladybug on a leaf. "Hello there. Need a paw?" The ladybug didn't answer, but Milo helped her down from the leaf anyway. He was feeling very helpful and very awake. A visit to Bunny Hill. Next, Milo scampered to the top of Bunny Hill, where his friend Binky the bunny was lying under a shady tree. "Hi, Binky. Want to play tag?" Binky blinked sleepily. "After my nap," he yawned. "Naps are boring," said Milo, poking Binky's fluffy tail. Binky yawned again. "Not if you dream about carrot castles and jelly bean skies." Said Milo. "Maybe." But he didn't want to nafe, wanted to play, so he ran off to find someone who wasn't sleepy. Duck Pond Dilemma. At the pond, Daisy the duckling was floating gently on the water. "Daisy," Milo called. "Want a race?" Daisy shook her head. "I just had a snack. Mama says it's quiet time now." "Not you too," groaned Milo. Daisy gave a sleepy smile. "Don't worry, Milo. Everyone naps sometimes." "But I don't want to," he huffed, stomping his little paw. The yawning game. Milo wandered through the meadow, feeling a little huffy and very awake at least he thought he was. The sun was warm on his fur. The flowers swayed gently in the breeze. The bees buzzed softly, like a lullaby in the air. Suddenly, Milo yawned. "Me yawn." He looked around quickly. That wasn't me. That was the wind. But then he yawned again. "Me yawn." Milo blinked. "What's happening?" A visit to wise old owl. Milo padded over to the old oak tree where Ollie the owl lived. "Ollie," he called, "how do you stop yawns?" Ollie chuckled from his perch. "Why would you want to stop them, little kitten?" "Because I don't want to nap," Milo said, rubbing his eyes. Naps are for sleepy babies. Oh no, said Ollie, blinking his wise eyes. Naps are for growing kittens, clever kittens, adventurous kittens. A nap is like a magic button that recharges your whiskers. Milo tilted his head. Really? Ollie nodded. I nap every day, and look, my feathers are the fluffiest in the whole forest. Milo reached up and touched one. It was pretty fluffy, a sleepy surprise. Milo walked home slowly, dragging his paws a little. The world looked extra sunny, and the birds were singing lullabies in the trees. When he got to the back door, Mama Cat was sitting in her rocking chair with a soft blanket on her lap. Welcome home, sleepyhead, she smiled. I'm not sleepy, Milo said, climbing into her lap. Just a little heavy. Mama Cat chuckled and wrapped the blanket around him. You don't have to nap, she whispered. Just close your eyes and rest a bit. Milo curled up. Just for a minute, he murmured. Dreamland. As soon as his eyes closed, Milo found himself flying on a cloud made of marshmallows. Below him, the meadow was a giant playground, and all his friends were waiting. Binky was bouncing on a jelly trampoline. Daisy was splashing in a rainbow pond. Ollie was wearing sunglasses and flying upside down. Milo giggled in his sleep. A perfect wake-up. When he woke up, the sun was lower in the sky, and the air was cooler. Mama Cat was still rocking gently, humming a quiet tune. Milo stretched and let out a big happy purr. Did I nap? He asked. Mama Cat smiled. Just a little one. It was awesome, Milo said, hopping off her lap. I flew through the sky on a marshmallow cloud. Mama Cat laughed. That must have been some dream. Milo nodded. Can I nap again tomorrow? Of course, Mama said. There's always time for a little nap. The next day. After lunch the next day, Mama Cat said, It's nap time, Milo. And Milo smiled and said, Okay, Mama, but only if there are marshmallow clouds again.